Shadow has finally arrived in the third live-action Sonic movie. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played any of the Sonic games except for the first one. But one thing I know is that Shadow's backstory is just tragic. And they're going to adapt it in the movie. And already they made him a complete menace, just soloing Sonic and friends by just one-shotting each and one of them. Shadow out here riding a motorcycle and making an Akira reference, even though he's as fast or maybe even faster than Sonic. So yeah, I'm interested in watching our edgy boy shine. And the best part, he's being voiced by Keanu frickin' Reeves.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
I thought that Hayden Christensen was going to voice him, but oh well. There was a time that the internet banded together just to cyberbully the original design of Sonic, forcing the movie studio to change the design. Imagine the timeline where they didn't change it. The movie would have been a massive flop. But thankfully, after listening to our complaints and being redesigned by Tyson Hees, who worked on previous Sonic media, the audience reception became positive, which led the first movie to gross over $319 million in the box office, and outgrossing the comic book movie being released at the same time, Birds of Prey. And if you're wondering where Ugly Sonic is, he was in the Chip and Dale live-action movie.
You can't hurt my feelings if I'm in on the joke.
Are you though?
Yes. Anyway.
With the success of Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe, every other studio wanted to join in, most especially Warner Brothers and Sony. And with the success of Joker, it seemed like a foolproof plan to make movies about supervillains. But it got shattered all thanks to the Sonic movies. Birds of Prey and the long title, an R-rated movie made by Warner Brothers, got outgrossed by the first Sonic movie by $100 million, and it flopped in the box office, while Sonic managed to break even and making a sequel which also managed to outgross Sony's Morbius by making the movie not once but twice, flopping in the box office. With Sonic 3 releasing this December, I'm wishing the Craven movie the best of luck. According to this article, Jim Carrey doesn't do sequels because they have diminishing returns and doesn't have the same spark as the first movie. Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Bruce Almighty. All of their sequels failed, all because Jim Carrey isn't involved. And because of that, we all assumed he's not returning for the Sonic sequels. But in a big surprise, he came back as Dr. Robotnik. And just after making the sequel, he announced his retirement from acting. And we all thought that that was the end of his acting career. And then another big twist, he is now going to return for Sonic 3 not only as Dr. Robotnik, but also as his father. So yeah, I guess the Sonic live action movies is the only franchise he'll come back.